Hello everyone, welcome back to Pn'L. I am Hiccup, and today, wow, um, today I'm recording very early in the morning. Well, I've been awake trying to figure out this out, but I'm recording very early in the morning, and as you can see, this is my what I say unhappy face. Anyway, I'm making this video for one reason, one very annoying reason, and that's Amazon. Before now, I used to think that I was a very um, patient guy, someone that has a lot of tolerance. I've never thought that I would be the one sitting down making this kind of video. Looking at myself now, I'm thinking, oh, I didn't think this was possible for me to get this annoyed. Well, the other day I was just lounging on my desktop sofa over there, and I received a notification on my phone that a subscription had been paid for, or should I say, that had been deducted from my account because of a subscription from Amazon Video. I was like, what? I checked my email and saw the same notification. I was like, okay. As annoying as that was, and don't worry, we'll get back to that because that one is really annoying. Because what happened is actually somebody mistakenly subbed for a show on Amazon Prime through our Fire TV, the Fire TV inside the room. But first things first, I saw that and my mind I was like, okay, this is obviously some sort of mistake. Fine. You know what? Since it just got paid for, let me just find a way to cancel and get a refund. Quick. And there's not that I didn't know this before, but I didn't know how bad it was, or to what extent this will go to keep your money. I found out that unsubscribing from some certain, uh, what am I even saying? Unsubscribing from Amazon Prime Video. I mean, anything. If you pay for a show, anything is really difficult to find, like the unsubscribe button. That's what I'm going to call it. The unsubscribe button. They don't really have that, but anyway, um, I thought it was going to be as simple as go to the app, find the settings somewhere, or profile menu or something. I mean, it should be that simple. And then when you find any menu with the word subscriptions, somewhere there should be something that will make it easy for you to unsubscribe. Just even if you have to go digging into the settings, but at least it should be there, right? So I pick up my phone and start searching for it. 1 hour later, still searching for it. I come across account settings, nothing there. I saw something that has save and subscribe. Turns out that's for giving them more money, over time, not to unsubscribe for anything. Okay, fine. I thought to myself, you know what, just calm down, look through all the menus. I did for another 1 hour. Nothing. I finally came across Amazon Prime subscription menu. Basically, it's like what do you call it? A section in the app that has to do with your Amazon Prime subscriptions and Prime and Amazon Music and stuff like that. Just basically your subscriptions. So I was like, surely I should be able to unsubscribe from this place. I mean, since it shows all my subscriptions, including the one that I don't want, the one that I was just charged for, Oh, jeez. No, you can't unsubscribe from any shows from there, as it turns out. As a matter of fact, most of the things there you cannot unsubscribe straight from there. Why? What's that menu there for? What's that section of the app there for? To show me how much of my money you're taking from me, or what? It didn't make any sense. I've thought about this and I don't get it. Was it first, like, did they intend for people to unsubscribe or subscribe from there, and then decided one day, you know what, we're just going to take away the option, and then forgot to take away the menu, just left it there to frustrate people? I don't get it. Anyway, so I tried clicking on it, and on the particular subscription, I clicked on it and searched the entire section for an unsubscribe button or link or whatever. Nothing. It states exactly what the subscription is for, how much it is for. It gives me all the information I need, except for the one I need to unsubscribe with. I am sitting down there frustrated as hell. I was like, why? What does this even exist for? Okay, you know what? I decided I am going to find a way to get back my money one way or another. Because I know the longer I wait, the harder it's going to be to get a refund. So I decided before the afternoon is over, which is, if you remember, this is what I started in the morning. So as you can see how long I've been on it by then. Anyway, before the afternoon was over, that I was going to get my money back. Don't want any long stories from Amazon. Okay, I went online. When in doubt, ask Google. I mean, I know people don't know how much Google has helped. Like I remember the days without the proper internet searches, and you actually have to rely on someone to know a solution to your problem and tell you what to do, or else you're stuck. Anyway, that aside, so I decided to ask Google. Luckily for me, after a few minutes of searching, I found some solutions. I was told that I should go on the website, right? Okay. And through the website, like the browser version of the app, that I will find a way to unsubscribe there, but I cannot unsubscribe straight from the app. Okay. Anyway, so when I search for Amazon.co.uk, I believe that's how it goes. Anyway, when I search for it, it comes up, and when I click it, on my browser to log in, guess what? It doesn't go to the website. It takes me back to the app. Why? This is crazy, but do you know if you don't have the app installed, it takes you to prompt you to install the app? Like, basically, you get it to take you to the Play Store to install the app. It's crazy the way it works. I don't even get it. You have to actually search Google for specific, there are some what do they call it answers that come up in Google that would explain exactly how to get to it, without it redirecting you back to the app. One way to do that is to just open a browser like Opera. Yeah, since it doesn't really default to the apps on your device. So when I went to the Opera browser I had installed, which is kind of funny. I didn't know I could actually do that. I was trying to do it from the normal Chrome. Anyway, clicked on it, and that's when it opened the website. That video though, the show, let's say, I was trying to unsubscribe and get a refund from. There was no way to unsubscribe from the show. After all that, Okay, so I decided, you know what, customer care. This is one. The reason, like I know this from experience. Like getting Amazon customer care is like getting a hold of them is so difficult. It's not as simple as help, customer care, you talk to someone. No, help, you'll be searching for days on how to contact them. There's no number, no link, nothing to just click. Like, so, like other apps, when you go to help, you see customer services that you just one click. Are you there? Even if it's a chat, fine, it's better than nothing. You know, this one is literally nothing. You get a lot of help pages that would try to help you solve the problem that doesn't help. They'll never give you a solution to taking your money back. You will never find, oh, if you want a refund, do this. No, of course not. They want to keep a hold of that money. As a matter of fact, if they can frustrate you enough to keep that money and keep keeping that money, because what I meant by that is that it's not like the subscription is gone, so it's going to keep rolling over every month. They're going to keep taking your money. So if they can keep doing that, I mean, that's the aim of designing your app like this and designing your website like this. When you think about it. Anyway, so I know this video is getting a bit longer than I wanted it to be. Anyway, let me just rush through and explain exactly the biggest frustration I encountered, which is finding a way to contact customer care. Anyway, so I searched for a way to contact customer care. I literally searched and searched. There's no straightforward way to contact them. At some point, a little idea popped into my head. I was like, oh, why not go to the app and just type customer care on the search? Let's see what comes up. So I went back and did that. And lo and behold, a section on the search came up as the first result anyway, came up as customer services. I was like, okay, fine. I clicked it. It took me straight to another screen that had, they were asking me like, what do I need help with? This is another crazy part. The subscription I needed help with was not on the list of items I needed help with. Like when you go to the other page, you can see there they list everything they've taken your money from, as in for. But when it comes to getting help, it wasn't there. It wasn't there for me to click and need a chat with them or something. Tell them I need my refund, that this was a mistake. It wasn't there. It wasn't a list. I saw a pack of Mentos I bought prior to that. It was there. Then the toy I bought for my son was after that. In between those was the subscription. At least that's what it's supposed to be. It's nothing. It's empty. Wow. So I kept on searching. It took me a while to find a place where there was an option to request a call from customer services. And believe me, that was hidden. Like it took me quite a while to find. And trust me, I consider myself at least computer literate. I know I'm saying this. And I have a background in industrial physics. I build computers, machineries. I learned all that both in school and in my everyday life. Like I have more knowledge than the average person, much more knowledge than the average person, and yet it took me this long to find this option. How much more a normal person? Anyway, so I requested a call. Within a few seconds, they called me, and I just told the guy on the phone, which credit to the customer care person I spoke to. It was nice, straight to the point, didn't waste my time. just gave me a refund under 5 minutes. I I told myself in less than 5 minutes this was solved. Something I've been looking for a solution for the whole day. Come on, why couldn't you just put this option in front? And the answer is simple. They didn't do that on purpose. It wasn't by mistake. The apps and the websites were not designed that way by mistake. It's on purpose. I mean, it is a very scummy way of running a business. If you go through this, you know that somebody is messing with you. I mean, you're searching for this and you just know that they're messing with you. They want to mess with you so much you give up. And like I see many people giving up halfway through and just saying, you know what, fine, it's not that much. Until after a year, then you find out it's much more than you think. Wow. Oh, jeez. Why am I even going to do it Amazon Prime? At this point, I can't unsubscribe because, free shipping. And I buy a lot of things from Amazon Prime. So, yeah, I do get my money's worth. But when you go through something like this, you almost want to just rage quit. When you just go, no, I'm not doing this anymore. Delete this app, unsubscribe. If you can find the unsubscribe button though. But yeah, unsubscribe. I know a lot of people they talk. How would I say? A lot of trash about Microsoft, Xbox, and so many other companies, even Sony, right? Even for something like eBay, there's so many annoying things to talk about there, but all these companies, one thing I noticed, as much as people talk about them, it's a lot of things, it's easy to unsubscribe from their services. Very easy. In the case of Sony, you might not find an unsubscribe button easily, but you can call them very easily and they'll just take it out for you. That's more than I found on Amazon. Anyway, I remember the last time I subscribed from Game Pass, it was just a matter of I went to the Microsoft's there's a subscription page on their website. It's right there. You just unsubscribe. You search for it on Google, it comes up, click on it, it takes you straight there and unsubscribe. It's that simple. And the way they even made the subscription, the way you subscribe, is not something you can do by mistake. Like you can just subscribe to their services by mistake, even on the console or whenever I want to subscribe, it has to take me through the are you sure, that kind of thing. Even before you pay, are you sure, put your pin, that kind of thing. There's so many steps, so you cannot subscribe by mistake. For everything people say about them, they put up a lot of safeguards for the customer. Same as eBay. There's a lot of things that go on eBay, but sometimes I wonder why they let those things happen. But still, if you have an issue, it's very easy to resolve. Amazon is a different beast altogether. Jeff Bezos, you do not need that 10th yacht, or it must be your 15th yacht. I don't know how many you have by now, but at the end of the day, you have more than enough already. Come on, fix your store, fix it. Forget about all the nonsense that goes up on it. Most of those things happens even worse on so many other stores, but at least make it easy for people to get back their money. Most people care about mostly is their money. What most people care about, when you ask the average customer in any services, it's mostly how their money moves about is what they care about. If you give them an easy way of getting back their money when something goes wrong, they will comfortably just shop with you without complaining ever. You can do a lot of scummy stuff, but if they can get their money back, they're good. I'm telling you. I know I'm good. If I get my money back, I'm good. And then other people are also good with that. So yeah. Anyway, I just wanted to rant about that this morning. It was annoying. In some of these services these days, it's getting harder and harder to justify most of these things. It is. I mean, it's not that a business tries to take your money. That's the annoying thing. It's not surprising. Come on, it's a business. They're supposed to try to take your money. That's the sole reason why it exists. It exists to take your money. If not, it won't be a business for much longer. Yeah. But it's how they try to do it. That's usually the thing that makes it unbearable. Or should I say, at this point, it's making it unbearable. Because, if you had asked me this, if I would feel like this about all these subscription services by this point, if you asked me this thing, let's say 4 years ago, I would be like, yeah, I mean, yeah, it's bad, but it's fine. I'm okay with it. That's what I would say 4 years ago. Right now, yeah, unhappy face. No. Well, I've been thinking about the way they take your money. It's just there's some things I sometimes can't wrap my head around. It's just like example, they just start with Amazon again. I'm not trying to be mean to them or anything. It's just that bad. So that's why I'm going to keep using them as an example, or that's my main example. I found out that there's some things you cannot pay for individually on Amazon Prime anymore. Like, what if I don't want the delivery services and I don't want the music services? Just want to watch some Amazon Prime videos. Can I pay for that separately? No. I mean, used to be able to do that. Used to. That has not lost time. It's gone. It's the way a lot of services roll things into one subscription now. I think it's the worst part. They roll it into the same service and they're not doing it like to give you more value. No, they're doing that because they want a good enough excuse to raise the prices. To find a way to force you to pay the higher price. Because they will take the services you need. Like, for some people, maybe they can't even live without it. It's part of their lives. Part of their business sometimes. And when they roll it up with something like Prime Video and other things and Amazon Music and stuff like that, and then raise the price, now you're forced to pay for the whole thing. I used to be able to just pay for the Prime services when I want, or pay for video when I want. Pick and choose depending on what I need more that month. But now I have to pay for the entire thing. I still need the services. I don't always need the video, but I can't pick and choose. I have to pay for it. 99% of the time, the Prime Video is always available on my TV and devices, and nobody watches it. I mean, not that they don't have good shows up there, but I mean, they have very few good shows. So once you've seen one or two of them, the rest of the year, I don't know why you would actually stay subscribed. And they know that. So they decided to fold in things they know that you do need the rest of the year. They know they will buy a ton of things from Amazon. And since people buy a ton of things from Amazon, yeah, if we weld that together with the Prime Video, they'll be forced to stay subscribed to the Prime Video for ever. How do I justify that? Before I would find a way to say, well, I mean, fine, but I'm getting this. That's usually my explanation. This time around, oh man, jeez. When they take enough of your money, it's really hard to justify that. Paying for something that I don't always need. I barely ever need it. These days, I have to order a lot from Amazon just to justify, staying subscribed. I use eBay a whole lot less. Whenever I look for something I need, if I want to buy anything, I have to also check on Amazon just to give myself a reason to use the Amazon services, to save money. If not, why am I subscribed? Wish you guys a very pleasant day. Like and subscribe. I suppose I'm supposed to say that, right? Yeah. Hopefully more of you guys will subscribe. All right, so bye.